Here are a couple of tips on omoplata. Omoplata is a move that is considered to be an advanced move. Basically, it's pretty simple. The arm can be only really dislocated two ways. One's hyperextension, this way. Arms extended, breaks from the elbow or dislocates in the elbow. The other way is through rotational force. So in other words, the arm is bent at a 90-degree angle and rotated this way or in this direction. And we can do that not only with our hands, which we call figure fours, but we can do it with our legs, which is usually called omoplata. So that you can set this omoplata up from loads and loads of different angles. The one we're going to do right now is going to be done from side back control. So it's going to look like this. I'm on side back control. My opponent's hands are out, and there's a little bit of space in between his hands. So I put my foot inside and I drag that back, and I have my knees together. Now you can quickly see that if he's made the mistake of ever grabbing me in a single leg with his head on the outside, that's a very, very basic error. But you know, people make it that don't have much experience. Then it's easy for me to then just backtrack around to the side here and we've got the same setup. But if he hasn't grabbed my leg and I'm at side back control, my foot comes in, I drag it back. What I need to do now is stretch my leg back and take it over side the other foot and then swap my feet. So if we just move around this way a little bit, you can see that what I've done is I've swapped the control from my front leg hooking his arm to my rear leg hooking his arm. See that? Let's just do that one more time, facing this way. So from here, I've snagged it and dragged it. My knee stays on the ground, goes back past my foot and to the other side. And I've now got the arm locked up. Now we'll rotate back. At this point here, what I'm going to do is take my hands off, look away from him, dive my right hand between my legs and make a forward roll. That'll force him to also roll over. When he rolls over like that, I've still got his arm trapped. I need to bring my right hand over his head, plant it on the ground so he can't continue coming up. My left foot stays on the floor. I raise my entire body off the ground like this so that all of my weight's on my left leg and my right arm. And now I rotate my hip, which applies rotational force to his arm. One more time. Side back control. My left leg takes his arm, stretches it back, does the swap. Right hand over and make my roll. Keeping my right leg flexed. Post my hand on the ground. Come up off the ground. Got his arm trapped under my right leg. Make the rotation. This, like many other moves, if you look at it in its entirety, it looks quite complex and looks like a low percentage move. But never be put off by the entire look of the move. It doesn't matter how complicated a move is. What really matters is how many times does the position arise that you can start the move. If the position in which you can give the move a shot, if that position comes up a lot, you'll actually get good at the move no matter how complicated. If the starting position of the move never arises, it doesn't matter how simple the move is, you'll never get enough reps under your belt to get good at it. So in this situation, side back control, our starting position, happens all the time. People grabbing your single leg with their head on the outside, happens frequently enough so that you'll get good at this move if you practice it. So for this technique and plenty of others like it, in much, much greater detail, visit our site at www.grappling.us.